Welcome back, everyone. So this is the next part of my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIII, and I'm in the final part of the Palamecia. So this area, most of the enemies here are enemies that you've already fought. Lots of Psycom soldiers and dragoons. So this is another good area for grinding for incentive chips and credit chips, so you can get some more gil. But there's also later on there's another type of enemy that's good for farming. I'll mention it when I get to them. But that enemy rare drops something called Cobaltite, which is a transformation catalyst for some accessories, so it's good to farm them to upgrade some of your accessories. Sorry, I've got a bit of indigestion right now. So this area has also got lots of bridges and things and switches to activate, so that you can traverse areas. It's good to really explore this area because lots of treasure chests and lots of enemies. Labor scope, that's nice-ish. So I think there's another treasure chest up here, and there might be some more enemies. Maybe. There, there's a treasure chest here, and this contains something exciting. Pain dampener. Oh, that's not a bad accessory to have. Oh yeah, and at the end of the last video, I also mentioned that you can change your party members around. So for this video, I'm experimenting. This is a good area to experiment with different setups, but the only thing is you can't change leader. You have to have Lightning as your leader, so that's the only downside. But that'll change in the next bit. So for this one, I'm experimenting with Snow and Saz as my two members, just because the weapons that they've got on just now, they have the Snow has the most strength and Saz has the highest magic, so I'm just putting them on to experiment with that a little bit. And now if you see down there, once that bridge goes away, see that soldier thing with the big spear? That's the thing I mentioned that that drops the Cobaltite as a rare drop. I think he's called an executioner, but I'll come to him in a sec. But in the meantime, I'm just going to run to this bit because there's another treasure chest up in that corner up there.
On your toes.
Oh yeah, one other thing, a newer enemy you get here is this thing called a destroyer. If you just take him out first, then it's not a problem, but he has a big bazooka which can do a lot of damage, and also do something like that photon burst does, and that it can knock you one of your fighters up into the air, and leaves them sort of staggered for a little bit.
New strategy.
The only one downside of this team that I've got is I don't have. I've only got one synergist in Saz, and don't have any saboteurs, which don't really know how that'll affect, because I usually play this area with Fang and Vanille, but I'm feeling a bit experimental this particular playthrough. So I might change. Oh, 2 rune blazes, nice. I might change to another setup with saboteurs later, but in the meantime, we're just gonna see what this little setup has to offer. Oh, there's another treasure chest down here. So what my plan to do is, I'll sort of run through this area very briefly, and then I'll end the broadcast. So I just want to show you this area for this broadcast. Oh, an Umbra, that's a weapon for snow. What does that do? Umbra. There's something called Improved Ward, which is something. I think Improved Ward, it's if you have snow as a sentinel, I think it sort of wards off some kind of, I think it's
On your toes.
I don't know. I'll tell you, I'll look it up and find out what it means. Now here's the one downside of not having the saboteurs in this. When you have to fight huntresses, you've got you can't dispel them. They're buffs. So you just have to sort of make the best with what you've got.
Keep a cool head.
Oh yeah, that bazooka. That's the nasty trick. That destroy. Oh shit!
No.
See, that's when that's what happens when you let that bazooka guy take your leader out. So yeah, for this one, take a mental note to take the destroyer out.
On your toes.
Also, yeah, he staggers very quickly, so that's handy. So yeah, take the destroyer out first. Then go for the huntresses. Let's just go for a full-on forward attack, and then that way you can waste them very much quicker. And then focus on the Reaver, that's what it's called. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, taking a bit of a pounding. Let's get a medic on there.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, the other thing with this setup is the only medic we've got is lightning. But we can cope. Try disaster to get this thing staggered quicker. And I think we could switch to this and then. So yeah. First hit by Saz would stagger it. There we go.
Old man still got it.
Yes, he does. Ooh. So yeah, those Reavers are the things to farm for if you want to get some Cobaltite, which, if I remember rightly, can upgrade the accessories that are protect against elemental damage. Things like the Spark Ring and the Ember Ring.
Nothing I can't handle.
they can upgrade that to the next level. So if you've still got them, like the Emerald Ring and that in your inventory, then if you've got it fully upgraded, the Cobaltite will transform it to the next level. Switch to the aggression paradigm so that we can take on 2 of these things at the same time. There we go. Did I activate the bridges on the other parts? No, I didn't. Sorry, I could activate them down there. So there's a nice treasure chest there. Better have something nice in it. Ooh, some gil, which is never hurts, and that's I would say that's a decent whack, but in this game it's not, because gil's so rare, and let's kill the raiders on this first, because they're weaker. I don't know why they instantly went for the Thermodon. Now, play into the Thermodon, we'll get the Tri-Disaster on to get the stagger up quicker. And switch to aggression. And lightning and snow should make short work of that thing.
That's how it's done.
It is indeed. Yay, credit chip. Ooh. So, yeah, I could activate this and then bring that bridge down. And then when you activate all the bridges, they'll pretty much stay in place, so you can just run back and forth between all the different areas and to your heart's content, and just grind this area like mad, as I have been doing. That's right.
Out of my
so
way!
attack the raider this time.
Wide open. New strategy.
Oh, Saz has been taken out. As well, lightning has raised. I think we might just top everyone else's hit points up as well while we're at it. Just let Snow and Saz take the Dragoons out. And as we were, just get the full on attack mode.
You asked for it.
Get it staggered as quickly as you can.
Keep a cool head.
Keep an eye out on the Reaver because you can cast debuffs on. It's likely one of the reasons why the first fight I got into with him, that Destroyer took me out with his bazooka hit because the Reaver had inflicted deprotect on lightning. But yeah, we kicked his arse the second time. So there's only a couple more sections here, and it's just more of the same sort of destroyers and huntresses. And ooh, there's 2 destroyers here. Still, they must be taken out first. But at least with them not being any Reavers to inflict deprotect on, even if that other one does get the chance to bazooka though, we're more likely to survive it. To try Disaster to stagger quicker. And there's no point in switching because boom, she's dead. Click this switch because there's a treasure chest down there. Should have some nice prezzies for us. And yeah, there's 2 dragoons over there, but no idea which way they're gonna go to. But yeah. I'm sure we'll soon find out when we get over that area. Perfect conductor. Yowzers. So you can probably see by that dragoon up there that most of the enemies up there have respawned. So yeah, respawn rate's quite high around here, so that's why it's another good area for doing a lot of grinding. And I think we're just about to find out where those dragoons are going to be. There we are.
We can win if we stay focused.
Oh, lots of dragoons here, so switch the aggression one, try to take them out quick as we can.
Out of my way!
Oh fuck.
Wide open.
Might need to get our sentinel in on this one. I'll cast a signal on so there we go.
Thanks.
As you were. Let's kick this one like everything's ours. Try to Astro There's more enemies over here. Ooh, there's quite a lot of human enemies here. I think there's a couple of destroyers. So, oh, there's only one. Take the destroyer out first, and then take the infiltrator out. Infiltrators out, and then. Just as well, the infiltrators are weak and they go down very quickly.
New strategy.
Switch to the aggression to bump them off quicker.
Nothing personal. You asked for it.
Talk about on health.
Keep a cool head.
Because, lightning was just about to go into the red there. I think we'll be okay now. Thermodon, even though he does hit quite hard, he's quite slow.
You asked for it.
So once he's staggered, he's next to useless. So just lay into him, and the job is done. So that is basically all the main sections of this area. Just go down, activate that, and see what's in that treasure chest. And there's another treasure chest down there, and a save point. And I'll save the game, and then I'll finish this broadcast. And then I'm going to run around this area and do some grinding, because we'd quite like to get a couple of Cobaltites from the Reavers, because I also think that I think we can upgrade. We've got tungsten bangles at the moment. I think we can upgrade them to gold bangles with the Cobaltite. We'll soon find out. But we've got everyone at max level tungsten bangles, so I don't think if I try and put a gold bangle on anyone, it's not going to be particularly. Oh, right, well, I'll put it on lightning, because give her more hit points, because her being the leader, more hit points for her would always be handy. That's all the farming we've done with all the items. We could probably upgrade that gold bangle to something nice. Aether Soul does. What does that do? I think that restores your. Restores parties' TP technique points, which I suppose would, in a dire emergency, if you need to use Quake or something, that would or renew. Oh, excuse me, sorry. If you need to use renew or anything like that, and you had no TP, then it's handy for that, but otherwise it's kind of nah. So that's it for this section, the bridge area of the Palamecia. So I'm going to go back up there and grind this area to death, and then grind it some more to see if I can get a couple of bits of Cobaltite and a few last minute credit chips and incentive chips, so that I've got some money to see me into the next section. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again for the next broadcast, which will be me going through there and taking on the big boss of the Palamecia, which is a guy called Barthandalus. Anyway, but I'll talk more about him in the next video, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.